viewers, welcome to this week's episode of Straight Talk. And today we are joined by a very special guest from Baringo County, Honorable Stanley Kiptis, aspiring governor from this county. My name is Anastasia Marietta, taken officially from Regina Olado. Welcome to Kenya Television Service.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So let us go straight to you trying to explain to me your political journey now that you're here aspiring the seat of governor in Baringo County.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm Stanley Kiptis, Jubilee Party aspirant, Governor Baringo County. Yeah. Born at a place called Solian, at Lemaravin, and raised there. Now, on this aspect of leadership, I was born, I've realized that I was born to lead. Right from primary prefect, secondary monitor and prefect, college, a leader, and I have the passion of actually working with the people. So I like serving the people. So that is my entry point, to serve the people. Yeah.
The people of Baringo voted you a landslide. Over 72% of these people gave you the votes during the nomination. Why do you think they did that?
Nowadays, the people, the population in Kenya, including the people of Baringo County, are nowadays aware of their rights. They have known the character, the nature, and the kind of leader they want. I was in the competition in 2013. I presented myself to the people. I could choose the whole country. Probably while the one who was given to lead was in the position, there are some things that he never did as to the expectation of the people. Baringo has been actually like, even in the news, you see, news in Baringo is just negative. Insecurity, in human insecurity, the issue of food security. You know, at one time we were told even a person had something that we don't want to mention here, which is not supposed to be consumed by a human being. That's an aspect of food security. Infrastructure is one thing. So when you look onto the aspect of economic growth and economic development, it was still one thing. So the people of Baringo wanted change. Somebody who actually will realize that they are there to work with the people. So I will indicate to you that I'm going to present myself in a position that will work with the people. Not working alone, but working with the people. I did management.
So you are the change that the people
yes.
Let's talk to the issue. Let us talk about the issue of insecurity. Baringo has been, the light of Baringo and the image, it's insecurity, and you're now going to be the governor, the incoming governor you elected on the 8th August 2017. How are you going to tackle that issue of insecurity?
I want to appreciate that security, much as it is a function of the national government, but utilizing the Intergovernmental Act of 2012, you realize that act gives us room to interact favorably well with the national government and inform ourselves what is this that is making us to actually have this insecurity. So I'm in the ground. So I'll be in a position to actually inform the national government that these are the aspects that bring conflict, and this is what the people are saying, because I'm with the people. So I will interact very well with the government. Now, another important aspect is this. I've been to Tiate several times. I've gone there personally as a person. I've gone there because I'm in the education board. So I've gone there to visit school during education days.
Apart from campaign?
I've visited schools. And when you go inside, the inside is peaceful. But this thing is just within the boundaries of the Tugen, the Samburus, and Laikipia, and the Turkanas. In our sections here, it has been brought about by this aspect called cattle rustling. And this cattle rustling in Baringo has been with us since 1927.
It's not new.
Yes, not very new. But now it has transformed itself into something very interesting. It's very dynamic. It is no longer the issue of culture. It is like business. So, but these people are using young boys of below 20 years.
Who is undertaking?
We don't know this. We're asking the government actually to help us, because they have the CID, they have the intelligence, they can utilize the intelligence they have and the powers they have to actually understand what is this. Because it is no longer about cattle. These people are killing people. I want also to request that the government come up, especially the MPs that are going to be elected now, please come up with a new policy. We need cattle rustling to be scaled high. Let it be like stroke 2, like murder, so that the issue of cattle rustling not be simple just like a culture. That's
do you have a plan, an elaborate plan on how you're going to tackle, as much as it's an issue to be tackled by the national government?
Now, what I will do is, we have what we call H-sets in Baringo County. The Tugens H-set, the Tiate H-set. We are like also challenging. So we share some common factors. What I will do is, I will encourage the issue of talking to these young men. Somebody might have generated the minds of these people. So, like for example, in Tiate, the issue of education is low. Transition is, I'm telling you, 16%. So we have like 80 to 84% who are at home. What we need to do is improve the issue. The governor has been given the portfolio of ECD.
Yeah.
Now, we shall actually work together with the directors of education, with the Ministry of Education, thoroughly around, so that we'll look on to what are we going to do as a county and as people of Baringo County to actually increase transition. And also the issue of access and retention and completion must be there in Baringo County. When some NGOs are mapped, and you see Baringo, some parts is red, some other parts are yellow in the aspect of education. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm an educationist per se, I will go and try to help the county. For example, we want also to encourage the issue of boardings in those areas. And because I've also the portfolio of infrastructure, you realize those sections, the infrastructure is one thing. The issue of roads are not there. They're very impassable. So what we're going to do is, that which will be done by the national government, I'll use the role number 5, the issue of oversight, to ensure that it is well done. But mine in this county, we are going to ensure that this aspect of development, especially infrastructure, must go also down into those areas. You're right, even the police, when they want to chase these people, the issue of infrastructure becomes one thing. So they go round many kilometers, whereas they could have a shortcut of only 2 kilometers and get these bandits. Because these are bandits, they are not bogots, they are bandits. These are bandits. Let us also get to know that they are bandits and they are trained and they are using these small boys. Imagine a boy of 15 years knowing the issue of that gun, SLR, M16, the issue of G3, a small boy. So that means we need actually to come up and assist ourselves. Because security starts from us, starts from me. So I'll advise the people. We need advocacy. And we need also the government to come on board, actually attack it.
So do you think you're ready to tackle this major challenge in this county? Because it's a big challenge.
Now, we are ready to work with all the people that are geared towards assisting us to stop this. Because I'm not going to work alone. The issue of management is not high. It is we. So we are going to work together with the chiefs. The issue of elders. We have elders in the Tuken. We have elders in TRT. We have elders in also the GMC. So let's all meet with starting point from there. Talk to these kids. While the government is trying to push these guys to maybe to do what you call the collection of guns. This proliferation of guns in Baringo County is very high. When they are doing that, we are also going to come in doing the other side, in trying to build. The gun is gone. What next? So we want to build onto that. For example, we are going also to start the issue of irrigation. Because the issue of insecurity and the issue of food security sometimes are intertwined. They are nearer to each other. So what we're going to do is ensure that we actually enter into those areas, look for areas, and then come up with what you call irrigation schemes. To assist them. To assist them.
You've mentioned that you tried a leadership position in 2013. Why do you think you deserve this? You can't try today and try tomorrow, because it looks like you're into it. You think you're a leader. Why do you think you deserve it?
I have a passion to work for the people. I'm a resident here. I was born here, raised here for the last 51 years. I've gone all through this. I've been also supporting leaders to assume the leadership position. But I was saying, because I've been in this field from 1992. 1996, I was elected to be in the union. So I've been in the union since 96 to date, both as a treasurer and as executive secretary, and currently as a national executive member. So I've been here. I've been seeing the suffering we're going through, the issue we are going through in Baringo. So I know, I understand the dynamics of the region. The issue of topography, the issue of relief features, the issue of the landmass and the people. And the governor, the function of a governor are just 14. And when you realize the 14 functions, they are actually like squeezed into 2. Management of human resource and management of material resource. So
now that brings to the next question. Do you think you have what it takes to be a manager of a county? You
see, management, it has only 7 steps: planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, staffing, monitoring, and evaluation. I understand those factors. So when you say about the capacity, I think I have the potential and the capacity. The issue of governance, as a governor, is new in Kenya. So none will just assume that he's experienced to say that he understands the issue of management of a county as a governor. Because the governance position is new. It is only 4 years old. The issue of devolution in Kenya is new. It is only 4 years old.
So you want to mean you're not running for this position because you think the other person has not delivered?
What is happening is this: he has not. That's why he flopped. He never delivered. When you look onto infrastructure, the way it is done, for example, road infrastructure, the issue of just render, just that kind of a machine. No, we are going beyond there. Traveling is traveling. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Traveling must be traveling. Because you are talking about 3 years, utility of 5 years, or utility of 10 years. So when you are looking onto the infrastructure, you understand the issue of what you want. What type of an infrastructure? What type of a road? We are not to be like in the yesteryears. We should be in the current position. We are talking about value addition. If we are talking about value addition in material, value addition in crops, value addition in even the utility of ICT. Then even in the infrastructure of roads must be technology, embrace the new technology.
What activities, economic activities, are you planning to adopt in order to better the livelihoods of the people of this county?
On the issue of business.
Yeah.
Because nowadays it is the issue of talent tapping and the issue of entrepreneurship. What we're going to do is this. We are going to ensure that we map our region. Let's map our region. HR, who do we have in Baringo County? So that we confess who do we want in the HR section. Because right now, we are talking about 71% of the youth, population of the youth are unemployed. Now, is it the issue of the knowledge structure they went in? Is it the issue of skills? So what we're going to do is this, empower the youth. We have nine technical colleges or village polytechnics. They are 9 in number. Technical college, village polytechnics, they are 9. But when we get there, there are less than 1,000 learners. Imagine, less than 1,000 in the entire number of colleges in Baringo County. So I don't understand why people are not, the young are not actually embracing the issue of skills.
You understand in Mushima because you're an educationist. What
Yes.
have you found out?
What I found out is this. I suppose it is that exposure. Everything is about exposure.
Yeah.
Everything is, because when they finish Form 4, they want to run to university. So they have not been really exposed into this other section, that they need skills in order to work.
Yeah.
The issue of university and colleges, and the issue of school is about knowledge. But you need skills in order to get to be employed. So we need actually to advise our youth that they need to go into village polytechnics, go to even these small technical colleges that actually they learn about ICT. Because in that world, it is like eating into the space, and it is like infinite. You can eat anything there and you get food from there without looking onto the soil. It is not only the soil that will give us what we want. Yeah, we can eat even into the space using ICT. You realize in
you have in store for the youth. Allow me to cut you short. Do you have a specific plan on what you're going to do about the women from this community?
Oh, women?
Yeah.
Anastasia, I want to inform you that it is available. Women here are really workaholic. Almost closer to 60% of the households, the women are the one feeding them.
Yeah.
Because they're workaholic. What we only look onto is this: are they empowered? The issue of funds, they are available. Like even the government has started the issue of through women rep, they get funds.
We need to bring the women in this community, in this county, into the leadership positions, apart from what they're doing at their homes, because definitely we know they're doing an incredible job. What is the plan on how you're going to integrate the women and the youth in your government?
One lucky thing is that we have women groups, and in the women groups they have leaders. So even that is a starting point. And now the constitution has given us that we must have a woman rep, a woman leader. So that is the entry point, because culture suppressed them a lot. But now that's an entry point. What we need to do is, right now you realize even when we are campaigning, they are the one involved in campaigning for all of us. We see even in Jubilee, we have nominated a number. So you'll realize that even the nomination that are going to come on board is that because men were elected, because you know the dynamics of the issue of a woman and a man. Yeah. But now we embrace the new constitution, which has given us room to actually nominate a lady. So ladies, even now, you see, in Baringo County, they have those that are competing now. There are 3 so far, and 2 are very potential. I know that might win, and I'm praying for them, because you see, it will be a start. Now in Baringo, we have ladies coming on board to contest positions, even including MCA, like Carbon here in Cabernet. Like that lady of theater, Kibet, Mrs. Kibet. That's wonderful. It has never been there. Yeah, we had only a councillor one time. Yes, but now they are now coming in to be MCs. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Let us talk matters tourism. Baringo County is rich when it comes to game reserves. Nice things to look at. But again, we've not utilized those issues. What do you think is the problem, and what is your plan when it comes to such an issue? I
want to appreciate that actually God gave us Baringo County. Yeah. We have 3 lakes, like Narok, we have Lake Baringo, and like Bogoria. We also have our topography. The issue of relief features here are very appealing and attractive. We have many sites here. We have even the first. We have been informed that we had, and it is true. At a place called Rondinin, we had fossils of, it has been coined and named Arorintokinesis. Yeah, that implies that is an attraction site. What we are going to do is improve the infrastructure. That's number 1. Also do marketing. Baringo is supposed to be number 4, number 3, not number 18 the way it is. So we shall improve marketing, working together with the national government, because we have the tourist, Minister of Tourism. We are also going to appeal to the tourist fund to actually assist us. Yeah, they were even earmarked here that they were able that is going to run there was car cable, right from Cabernet to Iten. Yeah, that could have actually, like, for example, been attractive enough to bring more tourists. So what we're going to do is do more marketing. That would, even in that, the CEC, with concern with tourism, we're going to be somebody who's closer and understand that section, so that they may push us. And I will go closer and work with the national government to ensure that we are pushed and marketed our region.
Let us now take a short commercial
We have
break.
even tourism.
That is a very good point.
Tourism is there.
That is a good point to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more with Honorable Stanley Kiptis, aspiring governor from Baringo County. Welcome back. Thank you for watching Kenya Television Service. This is the Straight Talk Show. My name is Anastasia Marietta, and today I'm joined by an aspiring governor from Baringo County. Before we went on a commercial break, we were talking about tourism in Baringo County. It is untapped. What are your plans?
At the same time, as I said before, that I pointed out some areas, we're also going to improve on what we call sport tourism. You find Lake Baringo, we can actually come up with maybe that sports in Lake Baringo, that for motorboats, and we shall get some tourists coming and also build the issue of Lake Baringo. We shall also work and liaise with the counties that are within, like for example Keyo, and then Laikipia, Nakuru and Samburu. We shall have like work together and form something like a consortium, so that we actually build our region that becomes attractive, so that as we continue building it together, then we become number 2 or number 3, because it's one region. Yes.
Let us get away from that, Mheshimiwa, and talk about GDC drilling geothermal wells in this county. Do you think that is beneficial to the people from this county at all?
Currently not, but we want to appreciate and thank God that he planted this thing in Baringo. I'm told right from Tunisia to South Africa, Cape Town, it is very huge. It's only untapped. And I want to appreciate the government that has now come on board. I've seen the papers that they have written. They have really come actually zero in, and they're coming up to actually like tap into that resource. So that resource will be good to us.
What would you say would be the long-term benefits?
One is employment. It creates employment. That's one. Number 2, it will help us build our infrastructure. For example, we shall, like now, the cost of power. The cost of power, I believe, will go down here. Electricity is very high, it's very expensive. Number 2, it will also give us the use of social responsibility. It will do something for us. Like now, hospitals are just 89, and we're required to build more. We need to build more so that we meet actually the requirement of the people. So the GDC is coming in handy, and it will help us a lot. Not only in employment, also in actually economic development of our region. And we shall get that percentage. I appreciate that percentage, which will now help us build ourselves. Even the issue of education, it will help us. For example, that area is down education-wise. So it will also help us, like for example, get what we call funds, like for school bursaries. It will actually assist us a lot.
Away from that, this slaughterhouse that we've had, the Mogotio slaughterhouse, which is in Baringo County. The slaughterhouse is affecting the environment negatively. But again, we can't, despite the fact that it is also benefiting the community in a positive way. How would you tackle this issue when you get to the government, the leadership of this county, to ensure that, it's a balance? It's not affecting the community, but again, it is being beneficial to the people of this society.
I know it falls under us. The issue of the donkey, yes, it has given us some tax. But we have NEMA. NEMA also should do their business. As we do ours, NEMA should do it. But I want to believe that we are going to interact with because I embrace PPP, public-private partnership. So I embrace those investors. Investors should come. What we're only going to inform them that it has created pollution. What they need to do is this: there is treatment, and also what we call waste. Like for example, the issue of the skin, the head plus the intestine, everything. They have a way of doing it. They change it and then come up with, like for example, make it to be food for the pigs, for the goats, for the sheep, for the cows, in order for it not to be a pollutant. Value addition. Let them do value addition. Let them go to that section and do value addition. But I believe when I get there, we shall meet together with them and discuss. We need to interact and then also inform ourselves. We have Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health is there. That's their business. That's their business. We shall, because it falls under the government, county government. So we're going to discuss. And also appreciate they have come, but we are going also to start the one of cows. Yeah, the cattle. And we are going to start an appetite in Baringo County.
Okay.
We have talked to the central government. Even before we get there, I think we have whispered to some of them, and they are ready to actually assist us. Finances are there, and they are ready. Because like here, livestock, it gave us 43% in 2010. The economy here is more of livestock. So we're going to start an appetite.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much about for that answer. Let us talk about your running mate, Jacob Chepkwony, who is a teacher. The issue has been politicized. Why did you choose Jacob Chepkwony? Let's start there. Apart from him being a teacher, why did you decide on Jacob Chepkwony to be your running mate?
One thing, I think I'm the only governor who gave the public the opportunity to present names. So they presented 11 names. Now the names, I also look for 5 committee members. They went through the names. Now all the people that were presented to me, I presented to the committee. And Jacob became number 1. Now, Jacob was initially a teacher. The entry point for most of us is like education. Even those of them that were presented to me, 99% were teachers. But now that was the entry. But currently, imagine, he's in the ministry.
But again, my question would be, why are people politicizing the fact that he was a teacher? What is wrong with teachers being a running mate? You know, that is my question.
No, the issue is just perception.
Yeah.
Let me be frank. It was just perception. Because even them that are now running, Chebon is a teacher. He was a principal. Yes, he was here in GTI. What is the business of GTI? Teaching. Now, Lawrence Bomet is a pastor. What's the business of a pastor? Teaching. So I don't understand. Maybe they don't understand the meaning of a teacher. So they need to redefine and visit the dictionary. Who is a teacher? But that is, you know, instead of coming with that kind of an approach, my competitors should have actually looked onto. We have a lot of issues that we need to address.
So
mine is an issue. And in fact, I don't even mind it. Because even Mandago is a teacher, his running mate is a teacher, and he's running and working well. So I don't understand why it was just an intro. Somebody wanted to just play around. Instead of looking on to what do we do with, now Baringo is poverty, between 55 and 69. Talk about that. Talk about the issue of Nja. We need actually to look onto the issue of food security. Insecurity is with us. Employment of youth, 71% are not employed. So let's talk about how we're going to do it, not about a character and a person. I'm the only one. My competitor just picked that guy. And he also ran in Nakuru as a governor in Nakuru. His interest was more in Nakuru, not here. I never talked about it because I don't talk about people. What I talk about is what do I do for the people. That's my business.
And issues.
Having
spoken about the way the county is facing many challenges, you know, initially we know Baringo County, was not benefiting from the equalization fund as the other counties. Why was that the issue?
It has been part of my campaign because while we are here, poverty is the way with us. Now the issue of even the employment is the way. The issue of our environment is actually needed this money. We need money. So I suppose when they were doing, I'm told we became number 17 or number 16. I don't know how they measure, how they actually arrived at getting that. But I want to appreciate that. I saw the other day that they are going to include us. So I want to appreciate that and welcome that Baringo now is going to be included in equalization fund. I want to appreciate that and say thank you. It was not fair. It was not fair. But I don't talk about yesterday. I want to appreciate that something has come and we are going to utilize it for the good of the people. Yes.
And now it's time to talk to you, to voters. You know, it is said 72%, close to 72% or something close to that, voted for you.
Yes.
We're still not forgetting this another 28% would not vote for you. Talk to them and ask you.
Thank you. Thank you. What I want to do is appreciate that you nominated me. Thank you for nominating me. I will not let you down. I will work for you and I'm ready to toil and work extra hard to ensure that together we grow the economy of Baringo County and that we ensure that the issue of corruption is not with us. Because the corruption we need to fight from here. When we fight from counties, it is going to be fought nationally. So let it start with us. But I want to actually appeal also that on 8th of August, please vote Kiptis to be your governor. I want to appeal and appeal also that you vote Jubilee government. Vote for Uhuru Ruto so that together, because we have done a lot, we realize that the issue of infrastructure is with us and the government has been with us. Even in Baringo, the issue of roads, they have been opening now. I think there are 3. The issue of water, we have Kir Dam, we have Chemosusu Dam, and then Radar Dam is here on the way being constructed. The issue of the roads, like for example, Moi Parwesa Road is going to be commissioned. The issue of Kapsaraman Partabua Kalapata Road is going to be commissioned. The one of Maregat all the way to Mochongoi to Karante Road is being. So the Jubilee government is a serious government. Ni kusema na kutenda. Even Kiptis ni kusema na kutenda. I appeal that on 8th, please let all of us wake up in the morning and come and vote. Come and vote. And I also appeal for peace. We appeal for peace, and let's be united, because together we make Kenya to be one. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best from Kenya Television Service. Thank you so much for watching Straight Talk. My name is Anastasia Marietta. I had been speaking with Stanley Kiptis from Baringo County. Thank you so much. Keep it Kenya Television Service.